Hallo und willkommen. This is Kapitel 5. This is Chapter 5, German. This is for you if you are new to the language and you're looking for a few ways to become more motivated in this language. I have a list here in front of me that I'm going to read out, 12 fun steps for learning German. And like always, I give my book, a bit of a plug at the beginning. It's Do You Speak English? And German is actually chapter 5 in the book. So what I'll be doing is running through 12 steps to help you become more interested in the language. Okay, so this is not about complete fluency. This is not how to become fluent in German in 1 week. It's 12 steps to help you take on the language and learn it faster. Okay. Now, here's my list in front of me. Der erste Schritt. Wer spricht Deutsch? Who speaks German? So we know that German is spoken in Germany, but it's also spoken in Austria. It's one of the languages spoken in Switzerland and also Luxembourg, Liechtenstein. And without forgetting, and not many people know this, that there are small communities of German speakers in places as far away as Kazakhstan near Russia and Namibia in southern Africa. And of course, many German-speaking communities in North and South America. Okay, alright, so stay with me. I have another 11 steps and I'll run through them very quickly. The zweite Schritt, eine Stadt. So this is important, a city. What I've done is chosen a city where German is spoken. Typically I've chosen Berlin, but what you can do is just choose any city. And this is a warm-up. Now, I'm guessing that you're learning this language because you inevitably want to go to a place where the language is spoken. So this is a great start to actually put yourself in a YouTube clip and imagine you're in that city. So that's step 2. Der dritte Schritt. Step 3, ein Markt. So what I've done now is I've chosen a market in a city. This time I've gone to the German city of Munich, or München, as we say in German, and chosen a market because this is where you get lots of visual images, particularly words written down in German. Now, when you look for markets in this part of the world, just be careful of what's called Weihnachtsmarkt, or you might see it also known as Christkindlmarkt. Basically, it's a Christmas market. They're fun, they're very interesting, but for this purpose, they don't show a lot of words written in German. It's just lots of Christmas toys and gimmicks. What we're looking for is words in German. So look for a market that sells food, preferably, for this step. So that's step 3. Der vierte Schritt, Fernsehen, television. There are a lot of great TV programs in the German language. Now, for many years, decades in fact, I've followed a TV series called Lindenstrasse, which is a drama. Drama is the best thing to follow. Please, no English subtitles. If you must have subtitles to help you understand, it must be in the same language, okay? So German language, German subtitles. You won't understand everything, that's okay. You'll learn. You'll pick up words as you go along. Okay, so you'll find a lot of what's called crime series, I guess, like CSI, in the German-speaking world. Okay, they're big fans of what they call crime. Okay, the next one, der fünfte Schritt, das Essen, the food. Now, a lot of restaurants, if they have any good marketing sense, will have a clip on YouTube where they guide you around the restaurant and you can see the type of food that is on offer there. So these are very good introduction clips for the food to get to know what the people eat in this part of the world. And I've chosen an Austrian restaurant, so lots of schnitzel. Okay. It's fantastic. Okay, you'll really enjoy it. Again, be creative and search around. Look for something a little bit different. Okay. Now we're up to the sechste Schritt is in eine Küche, which is in a kitchen. Learning how the food is made, and in this case I've chosen what's called Hochzeitstorte, which is a wedding cake, but not literally. It's not only eaten in weddings, it's just the name of the cake. You'll get to see how it's made, and following a recipe is a good way of following instructions in a language, not to mention the fact that it will hopefully motivate you to go and make the food if it's easy enough. So that's 5 and 6. Those steps are about the food, which is important. Okay, if you're learning the language, you must learn about the food that people eat. Okay, der siebte Schritt, Musik. Now, my tastes in German music is diverse, but for a language like German, I really love German rock music. I'm a big fan of a lot of German rock bands. You choose the type of music that you're interested in, find the clips on YouTube, and then type in this word so that you can see how the words are sung. Okay, look for the words in a German song. All right, so I love rock music, dance music in German, but again, you need to choose what you like, okay, to keep the motivation up. Der achte Schritt, Sport. Now, like most of Europe, the German-speaking countries are huge fans of football. Now, I've gone and chosen something a little bit different. I've chosen handball. Yes, you'll notice the word's the same in German, like a lot of words in English and German. So follow a game in this language, and it'll help you to understand what the local people are interested in terms of sport. Der neunte Schritt, Film. German-speaking movies are fantastic, very art house, okay, quite different from Hollywood movies, in fact, and I've left a list of German movies. They're very recent ones. We can all probably name 1 or 2 German movies we've seen in the last few years. The zehnte Schritt, Menschen. Now, people are important, of course, for learning a language, and the best way, like all these clips, I recommend people to get onto Skype. Now, go to my list in the blog. You'll see some websites where you can hook up with language exchange partners and set up a time on Skype to start communicating with them. Okay, moving along quickly, not much time left. The elfte Schritt, Arbeit. Okay, so get to know some work words, some business vocabulary, and choose your profession. So it has to be words that motivate you for your career path, I guess. Alright, so I've left some details there in the blog as well. And finally, the 12te Schritt, which is die Beziehungen, or relationships between people. So how different German speakers interact with each other. Now, I've looked for something a little bit different, and I've chosen the Turkish community of Germany, or as we call it, die Türkische Gemeinde, particularly in places like Kreuzberg, which is a suburb of Berlin, which is synonymous for its Turkish community. All right, so those are the 12 steps in German. So ja, Sie können hier einen Kommentar oder eine Nachricht hinterlassen. Okay, natürlich auf Deutsch oder auf English. So that's it for German. I've almost run out of time. The next clip will be in Arabic. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you again soon. So viel Glück. Okay, vielen Dank. And until next time. Okay, bis bald. Tschüss.